Here is a framework to grow an e-commerce business. There are three components that you need to keep in mind in order to grow a business. The first is how to get traffic. The second is how to turn the traffic into leads. The third is how to turn leads to become customers or buyers. So how do you get traffic? This can be done through a lot of ways. Content creation, social media marketing, SEO, blogs, and word of mouth, affiliates, referrals, etc. What are the tools that you can use to get traffic, and how do you use them? The first tool is Instagram. You can use Instagram to create content which you can post on Instagram, like reels, posts, and you can also create ads, which is really helpful if you want to drive traffic to your website. The second tool is ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT for SEO content and writing content ideas for your reels and posts. The next tool is Google Trend. This tool is really helpful if you're trying to find trending searches from your niche. The second step or second component is how do you turn traffic to leads. The main thing that any business or website should do when they're trying to turn a traffic to a lead is to try to get their email. There are multiple ways to do this. You can use a lead magnet. You can use a sign-up form which gives them an offer in exchange for their email. You can use a freebie which can make them give you their email in exchange for value. The tools you can use to turn traffic into leads. First one is Omnisend. Omnisend helps you create sign-up forms, and it also helps you with email marketing services such as sending bulk email to subscribers, segmenting email lists, and doing a lot more stuff which is email marketing related. And the second tool is Instagram. Followers are also your leads. You just need to know how to connect with them, how to nurture them so that they will buy from you. And this is the same for any other social media app. For example, it's the same for YouTube, it's the same for LinkedIn, it's the same for Threads, it's the same for Twitter, and so on. How do you nurture leads to become customers? The way to nurture leads to become customers is by connecting with them. You see, people don't just buy from your brand just because it's your brand. They buy from your brand because they trust you. So it becomes really important to nurture leads to trusting your brand. It is way easier said than done, but using a few marketing tactics, this is really easy to accomplish. Here are the steps to nurturing a lead. The first step is to do research on your audience. What does your audience want? What does your audience need? What does your audience like to watch? What does your audience like to read? You see, all of this is important if you want to target your audience. If you don't know what your audience wants, then you won't know what content you need to create in order to make them to buy from you. The next step is to send email consistently. Have you ever heard of the recency effect? It basically tells us that people perceive something more important if it is more recent to them. So by sending emails consistently, maybe weekly, you keep on reminding them that you are there, that your brand is there. Third step is to create content that your audience wants and would like to see. The way to do this is to be niche specific. For example, if you're trying to create content for people that like to know about t-shirts, you create content about t-shirts. If you want to create content to people that like shoes, then you create content about shoes, and so on. It's also really important to make the content engaging, since if it's not engaging enough, people will feel bored. The next step is to reply to people. Replying to people seems simple, right? But it really makes the difference. If you are a brand that replies to people and you're competing with a brand that does not, tell me who wins. Obviously, the brand that the people trust the most. The brand that replies to their customers. The brand that replies to their followers. The second last step is to ask for reviews. Even one product review can lead to 10% increase in sale. So, asking for product reviews from your customers is a really good way to boost your sales and also to increase customer lifetime value and create brand trust. The last step is to connect to your audience. Ask your audience questions, do Q&As, create engaging stories and make them feel connected to your brand. If they feel connected to your brand, they are more likely to buy your products because it feels like a family to them. I'm going to give you 2 bonus tips on how to grow on social media. The first tip is how to create content. The first step to create content is to find viral content from your niche. You can find at least 10 to 15 viral content from your niche and use that to create your own content ideas based on that content. Since these content already work and they are viral, you don't need to reinvent the wheel to grow on social media. The next step is to recreate them. Always remember, don't just copy the content. Add your own style into it, add your personality, add your authenticity, and make it feel personal, make it feel as you're talking to a person, make it feel as you're talking to a particular group. And the last step is to post consistently. Posting consistently seems like a drag, right? But if you are able to post consistently, it creates this recency effect, which I explained earlier, which can really boost your sales and boost your brand trust. The second tip is to optimize your profile. You see, having a profile that looks really professional creates a really good first impression. For example, this profile right here, which I've taken a screenshot of. Firstly, it has a title, which is good. Then next to the title is about the brand. What is the brand about? It's a roller skates shoe e-commerce brand. Then it has a description. The most unusual shoes you've ever worn, as expected, since they sell shoes that are also roller skates. And there's also a well-designed logo, which really sticks to people's head because it's very iconic. Then comes the headlights, which, as you can see, there are not a lot, but these headlights are what actually people would want to see when they visit your account page. For example, the customer reviews, the instructions on how to use their roller skate shoes, and a feedback, which some people might want to see. How to use a blog to drive traffic to your website. Blogs are a very important part of the website. When you use them correctly, it can bring a lot, and I mean a lot of traffic to your website. So how to use blog to rank on Google? The first way is to find out what people are searching for. Finding out the trending searches, finding out what people want, what people are searching. And you can use this tool called Google Trends to find these trending searches. The next step after finding out what people are searching for is to do keyword research based on these searches. You can use the tool Ahrefs to the keyword research. After doing keyword research, you can use ChatGPT to create a blog using these keywords. You can basically just input all of these keywords into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to write content for our blog which uses these keywords, and to make it as SEO friendly as possible so that it ranks on Google, and ChatGPT will create that content for you, and you can just copy that content and paste it in your blog. So let's recap. There are 3 components if you want to grow your store. The first component is how do you get traffic. You can do this through ads, content, blogs, word of mouth, affiliate, referrals, etc. Then the next step is how to turn this traffic to leads. You can use sign up forms, offers, lead magnets, freebie, etc. The next step after turning traffic to leads is to nurture the leads to become customers. You can basically do this by connecting to your leads, connecting through email, connecting through social media, connecting through any kind of platform which your audience uses and follows you through. That's it. And thank you.